What is stopping you from becoming the person you want to become, and why is it stopping you?
Probably the stress of school and skating combined. I don't get a lot of time to skate, and I need to figure out how to multitask better, and also just the drama of high school. I need to get out, don't like it, and I think college will be better for my personality and to become a person I want to be.
Well, I guess I'll say I'm the person that I want to be right now. I mean, I guess nothing answers your question.
I think society's views of a perfect individual is truly becoming or stopping me becoming who I want to be, because people or society perceives a perfect individual to be something, and then everyone inspires to be that thing or whatever or whatever society believes it to be. But that doesn't necessarily have to be what I want to be. So I think society is what is stopping me from becoming who I want to be.
Well, if you want me to be completely realistic, I guess it's because I'm really not that happy, honestly. I don't know well, I guess I know what's keeping me from being happy, but I can't do much about it. I just gotta deal with it. But I guess it's just a emotional type of thing. Like if I was as happy as the people I hang out with, and I think I could get to where I want to go. I don't see that happening.
Nothing.
Are you who you want to be?
I am who I want to be.
Forever.
Forever.
The thing that's holding most people back, I think, is that I think social classes have a big part in holding people back. Like, there are all these things that are separated just by society and how people view each other, and I feel like that's a big problem in our country, and I think people need to. I think people just need to accept each other as who they are and not judge.
Well, if there is something stopping me from the person I want to become, it'd be myself. And any self-failings, like, unorganization and that kind of stuff that I just haven't taken care of. Apparently don't have the motivation to take care of.
My sister. Why? She's really strict and she wants to raise me exactly how she was raised. But she doesn't realize that I'm not exactly like her, so I'm my own person. That's basically it.
Probably my laziness. I admit that I'm lazy in a lot of things I do. I don't have a very, full lifestyle. It's very bland, and I feel like if I did more things, I'd become who I want to become. That's what.
I'm guessing family life. I guess that pretty much some stuff sucks, otherwise I don't really know what else to say, because I'm pretty solid with who I am as a person right now, so, all the family stuff made me that way, so I think I'm good.
School? Why? Because just being here and taking up time and absorbing my energy.
I'd probably have to say my comparisons of myself to other people, just because there's no possible way you can be exactly like someone else that you admire, but I think people always try to be, and it kind of stops you from actually being who you actually really are.
Probably the fact that I lose literally everything ever because I just can't deal with stuff. Like I lost my assignment from this morning, last night, so yeah.
Probably lack of motivation because I'm a very lazy person.
Well, I feel like for the most part I am the person that I want to become. Because I'm 50 and I have 3 kids. They're almost all grown. Maybe some things I might have done different is been a little more adventurous. I think what held me back was probably just being too self-conscious, worrying about what others think of you, and I think that's something that happens when you're young. And the older you get, the less you really worry about that. So I think now at 50, I feel much more at peace and content that I actually am the person that I wanted to be. So, good.
Well, I would say what's stopping me from what? It's a very tough question. I would say knowing what that is. You spend so much going through the day, you think you know thyself. Know thyself is one of the mantras, right? Well, to know what you really want to do, to see the obstacles, you have to know exactly what that is. And I guess I'm not to the point of knowing exactly what I want that to be.
Let's see. Nothing, as long as I stay right in the present moment. Be here now. So, but as soon as I move back or forward, then I get caught up in these notions that throw me off center.
I think that in the education field that there is age discrimination against older teachers, and that feel that the feeling is that we are not relevant. Therefore, I feel like I can give a lot to students, but I cannot get a job.
At this point in my life and career, I don't feel like there's anything that's stopping me. In the past, I probably was my biggest barrier to becoming who I wanted to be, and my own preconceived notions about that. And once I was free of that, I could be fully who I am.
Yes, myself. That's the only correct answer to that question.
Okay. Let's see. Fear of failure, I guess, maybe. Stability is a nice thing. Kind of overrated in some cases, but underrated in others. But, yeah, shit, I don't know. Money, that's another thing. Paying the rent is nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it's kind of, it's a lot easier to do something that you know can pay the rent rather than, you risk everything and then if you fail, you're broke and unhappy, which then, makes you more unhappy because you're broke. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, also the fact that I'm not exactly sure what I want to be. That's a hindrance. But one I'm sure I'll overcome in time.
Personally, for me, it's school. I'll go because you're just there and you're told to do very personal, not personal. You're told to do just general stuff, and it's not stuff you actually want to be doing. So.
I would agree because when you get to college, you get to choose what you want to do, and that actually makes your life, and that's when you do become who you want to be, I guess, because you get to choose your own actions.
Yeah, I don't think people are given enough freedom at a young age.
I think it's what society expects us to be able to do, and then when there's all these idiots out there, then they screw everything up, and then we can't do what we want to actually be able to do. I think. Is that idiotic?